In a world where potatoes could be superheroes, the Iron Potato was one of the greatest. With his metal armor and powerful abilities, he protected the people from all manner of threats. One day, a new foe emerged, the Omega Sentinel. This robotic villain was the most dangerous threat the Iron Potato had ever faced. With laser beams and an impenetrable shield, the Omega Sentinel was unstoppable. Iron Potato knew he had to act quickly. With his potato-powered jets, he flew straight at the Omega Sentinel, firing his potato blasters as he went. The Iron Potato cracked the Omega Sentinel's shield. With his defenses down, the Omega Sentinel was no match for the Iron Potato's final attack. In the end, the Iron Potato emerged victorious, and the people cheered as he returned to his potato farm. As Iron Potato approached Mordo's hideout, he knew he had to be careful. Mordo was known for his traps and illusions. The sorcerer unleashed a barrage of spells, turning the room into a swirling vortex of chaos, but Iron Potato was not intimidated. He used his potato-powered strength to smash through Mordo's barriers, and his armor protected him from Mordo's attacks. As the battle raged on, it seemed like neither hero nor villain could gain the upper hand. But then, Iron Potato grabbed a handful of potatoes and flung them at Mordo. The potatoes struck Mordo's magic wand, shattering it into a million pieces. With his wand destroyed, Mordo was powerless, and Iron Potato emerged victorious. Iron Potato was having a bad day. Apocalypse had stolen all the butter and sour cream from his potato farm. Determined to get his toppings back, Iron Potato confronted Apocalypse. When it seemed like all hope was lost, Iron Potato had a stroke of genius. He grabbed a tub of mayonnaise and dumped it on Apocalypse's head. The villain slipped and slid around, giving Iron Potato the chance to grab his toppings and make a run for it. Apocalypse was left covered in mayo, and Iron Potato had his delicious toppings back. Victory never tasted so good. Iron Potato, the superhero potato, thought he had seen it all. But when he faced off against Sassy, the talking yam, he knew he was in for a challenge. Sassy was quick with her comebacks and had an attitude to match. But Iron Potato wasn't one to back down. With a quick quip of his own, he took Sassy down a peg and saved the day. From that day forward, Sassy learned to respect the Spud with the iron will, and Iron Potato learned that sometimes the best weapon is a good sense of humor. Iron Potato and Kitty Pryde were having a potato peeling competition. Iron Potato's peeler was made of pure iron, and he was confident in his ability to win. But Kitty Pryde had a secret weapon, her mutant phasing powers. As Iron Potato began to peel his first potato, Kitty Pryde phased through the floor and reappeared behind him, already finished with her pile. Iron Potato was left in disbelief, wondering how a mutant cat could be so good at peeling potatoes. But Kitty Pryde just gave him a smug smile and purred, "Mutant powers, sweetie. Mutant powers." Iron Potato faced off against Absorbing Man, the villain with the power to absorb any material he touched. At first, Iron Potato was worried that Absorbing Man would steal his potato-powered abilities, but then he had an idea. He lured Absorbing Man into a room filled with potatoes and dared him to absorb them all. Absorbing Man, unable to resist the challenge, began to absorb the potatoes, but little did he know that Iron Potato had added a special ingredient: hot sauce. As Absorbing Man began to feel the burn, Iron Potato swooped in and knocked him out. The villain was defeated, and Iron Potato emerged victorious once again, with a spicy new potato recipe to boot.